Howdy folks, and welcome to another Taste of Gameplay video, this time for the Italian Tier 3 tech treat cruiser, the Taranto. Not the city of Taranto, which is a fabulous place that I've been to many times with excellent food and very nice people. But no, the Italian Tier 3 SAP and AP equipped, torpedo equipped cruiser, the Taranto, which is exactly what you think it is. No surprises here. This video is going to be a fascinating 5.5 minutes, so you may as well help out my algorithm by watching the whole thing because it's going to be over before you blink. I had a feeling the guns were possibly going to let me down, and I was right, but surprisingly the torpedoes came in clutch, which was great. Helped this game be over reasonably quickly, which is great. I had a couple of real banger episodes today, if I do say myself, with the Smolensk and the Benham. And so I kind of wanted to slip this one in there because, like I said many times, I'm going to do every ship in the game, and some of them are going to be more fascinating than others. It doesn't help that I can't aim these shells, and it's because they are very, very floaty, even for Tier 3. Even for cruisers. They feel like they take forever to get there. They do pretty good damage if they hit, but they're not going to hit. Which, I mean, admittedly, right, as always, totally skill issue. Not going to blame the ship. I'm sure if you got used to these shells that you'd be better off. I don't know what my excuse is by shot number 4 or 5. I really should be doing better, and I am now. Okay, then we get into the problem with dispersion and how small destroyers are at Tier 3. But anyway, yeah, the Taranto, it's fine. My video on the Guisano, which is the Tier 4 version of this, for many, many days and even weeks was the only video I had that had absolutely 0 views. I didn't even watch my own video. So we'll see how the Taranto goes. Maybe people will just be watching the Smolensk and the Benham and they'll be like, oh man, this guy's really interesting. He plays in really interesting games. I wonder what this Taranto video is like. You know, it's weird because actually some of the other Tier 3 videos, and the Guisano notwithstanding, some of my other Tier 3 videos are some of the best performing videos. And I the only thing I can think is that some of these ships down here at these tiers, there just aren't any other videos on them. So, you know, if you are here watching this because you Googled World of Warships Taranto and this was literally the only video on the whole site, then welcome to my channel. I am recording a video for every single ship in the game. And this is one of them. This is one of the ships in the game. One of the problems with SAP at this level is the main benefit of SAP. There's some drawbacks to SAP, right? Like you can't start fires. The main benefit is you get much higher pen than the equivalent HE shell. I mean, there's some other benefits too involving things like ricochet angles and such, but you know, when I compare it to HE, the main benefit is you get much better pen. But the problem is that at this tier, the armor is kind of divided into 2 categories, crap and not crap. And the SAP shells still can't pen the not crap armor on things like battleships. And they can pen cruisers and destroyers, but so can HE. Like, it's kind of unusual to have armor that's in that gap. And here you see the torpedoes. Yeah, he sees it a little too late. But yeah, it's unusual to have armor that HE shells can't pen, but the corresponding SAP shell can pen. So I'm up to 37k damage, but most of it is my 3 torpedoes that I landed, which is awesome. I mean, you know, I don't think that's totally a fluke, right? Like the torpedoes here are pretty good. They go out to 8 kilometers. They seem a little bit faster. I didn't look up the speed, but you know, they seem like they do all right by Tier 3 standards. I mean, just having torpedoes alone is a huge, huge win. Some Tier 3 cruisers don't have torpedoes, and that's a bummer. But yeah, I mean, the dispersion is all right. Like, I mean, that was really impressive damage right there. That right there was like 3,800. yeah, I wanted to see what the AP was like. This game's obviously turning into a bit of a blowout. We've killed most of the players, and the bots are soon to go. Oh, actually, yeah, we pointed them out. Right, this video's over quickly. So yeah, at least it's short but sweet. That's the Taranto, preserved for posterity. It's fine. It's a tier 3 ship. It needs to exist. It does exist. There's nothing wrong with it. Go ahead and play it if for some reason you are fascinated by the concept of playing a tier 3 Italian destroyer with SAP, AP, and torpedoes. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys in the next video.